Hey guys, welcome to part 27 of Let's Play Super Mario 64 DS. In the last part we did some stars that I missed, so now we can actually enter the last world of the game, because I don't have all the stars quite yet, but hey, I don't want to do another part of messing around doing secret stars. That doesn't sound like fun at all, so instead I'm going to do Rainbow Ride. Which, see, it's the last world, so you would think it would be the hardest one, but in some ways it is, for the similar reason that TikTok clock used to be. Like, as you can see, it's just one big bottomless pit. So if you make one mistake, you fall off and then you die. Because that's the thing, with this game there's no checkpoints or anything like that. If you mess up on a star, then you mess up on a star and you have to do it again. So for that reason this level's kind of difficult, but really, it's not too bad. You know, with Super Mario 64 they designed it so the stars aren't that long. You know, which is why in Super Mario Galaxy they added in checkpoints, and in Galaxy 2 they added in flag checkpoints. Because the stars were just longer in that game. Because the stars in this game are pretty short. Or they're long and easy. So, it's pretty cool. One thing I like about Nintendo or Mario games is that I like that they have the motif of the rainbow at the end. It's something that doesn't carry across that much in their games, or in the Mario games, but you have, you know, this is the last world, and it's not like some evil fire volcano or anything like that, you know, where you already did that level. It's just a kind of nice world that involves rainbows, so I kind of do like that, and it does make a lot of sense if you kind of think about it. And of course the other thing where you see rainbows a lot in the Mario games is, you know, Mario Kart with Rainbow Road. And it does make sense because, like in film and things like that, and books or whatever, you would have it that at the end, the hero would save the day and then... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. See, there we go. That's what I was talking about. One mistake, and then you're done. And that's it. You have to do that all over again. And it's very time consuming. But yeah, so what was I saying before I embarrassingly died for no real reason? Yeah, so you'd always see a rainbow at the end. And then I guess you could also say it's a Noah arc, or Noah and his ark sort of thing as well at the same time, where it's always depicted that he comes with the ark and then there's the big rainbow every time. And that's why rainbows are about, because the earth was flooded, or something like that. I don't know all the details, but no, I think it's a cool motif to have. And it's why it's kind of sad that with the new Super Mario Bros. Game, it's another reason why they don't have personality to them, you know. Like, the Mario games have, if you think about it, always been about personality. And you can see that a lot in Super Mario 64 with TikTok Clock, this world. You know, because it's really cool that they did this. It's a rainbow-themed world as the last one. And I guess as a, you know, as a guy I shouldn't be like, oh, rainbows! But, you know, you get my point. It's kind of more interesting than what you would kind of expect at the end of a game. Although it's cool, with Super Mario 64 I guess they did have the freedom to do whatever they wanted in terms of like stuff like this. Because people had no expectations of 3D games and what the Mario 3D games were doing. And they already established, you know, they must have done early on that they were going to do away with the structure of the other games. Which is why it's like this. So really they could have had anything, but I do appreciate them going a different route than what you would kind of expect. And also, you know, this world, or the worlds in Super Mario 64 aren't tied to the Bowser battles, which are the, you know, oh bloody hell, which are the boss battles, so they could still do their Bowser battle and have it be all epic without tying it to this. Right, well I'm gonna just see then, so see you then. Alright, well I got past that part, just about. It's terrible, these controls and this camera. Like, you would think the camera wouldn't be that bad in a level where there's like not anything in the way and no walls and things like that, but it's I'm having a hard time like just dealing with this camera. So also, it needs to be mentioned that it's cool that those falling platforms are here because they originally were in Yoshi's Island. So I think it's pretty cool that they actually put them in here. And here we go on the big ship. In the original it was windy, so you just kind of have to fight the current, and it was really quite annoying, if I'm being honest. But then I'm guessing in this one they put the Wario cap. You can probably still fight the current and get the star. I'm not going to say that for certain, and I'm not going to try and get the star at this point, because I've come so far. And I'm just going to get it the way they want you to, but... It was really odd in the original they did that though, that they had the wind blowing at you to get that star. Like, why? The game makes you go all that way, and then it's just like at the end, like, nope, you're gone. Or just unnecessary. Because thinking back, I don't think there's any real kind of tactic to getting that star otherwise. Or there's no real tactic to jumping and getting that star when it's in the wind. You just kind of have to go for it and just hope for the best. But yeah, so I'm having a pretty rough time with this camera. This camera's terrible. Like, it's one of those things where at this point in the game I'm now kind of used to the fact that I can't always have the camera behind me. But then again, I'm not used to it at all, because my instinct is to have the camera behind me. And then this is terrible. It's really hard to control this, going on these things. I just can't aim myself at all. There we go. Got past those. I thought I had to go a different way, that's why I went all the way around. So yeah, that's what I'm attributing to. Because it's quite interesting with this level. I said about the difficulty, but really this level's kind of hard, not just because of the big bottomless pit in the sky, but because you have to concentrate, but you're not doing anything. Like for this whole section, you're not really doing that much at all. Just jump up here, and then you just jump onto the different carpets, and then you just stand on them for a bit, and then that's all you have to do. But it takes so much concentration to make sure you're making the jumps right, to make sure you don't fall off for no reason, and just all that kind of stuff that... Or just do that. So that's fair. No, it's fair. No, it's fair. That's why it's okay, and I'm not mad about it, because that was really fair. It's fair that I just didn't go onto the carpet for no real reason. It makes sense that the camera would be at that angle. It makes sense that It's fair, it's fine. Well, I don't know what I should keep doing, because the trick to this level, again, it's just standing on a magic carpet and waiting for it to take you where you need to go. And then, like I also just said, it's all about the concentration, because it comes down to those key moments where you just have to make that jump. And that's what makes this level really annoying and frustrating, I guess. I don't hate it. I think by the time I get all the stars on this thing and get the 100 coin star, I'm going to hate it. This is going to be Sonic 4 Episode 1 all over again, but... yeah, let's just hope I do it this time, or else it's going to be rough. And you have to go back this way so many times. No, that's fine. Okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. But I think this is what kind of makes this level bad in terms of gameplay. Like, it's not fun, it's challenging in a way where it doesn't really feel challenging, because you can so easily make the mistake, but then again you have to then wait. Like, it's an odd punishment to make a player wait this severely. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they were probably aware of that, although I hope they were aware of all the camera and control issues. No. Yeah, that's something I need to mention. If you stay off the carpet for too long, then it just disappears. So you can't just jump off like that. Okay. Oh, Luigi, no. Don't do this to me. Alright, back on course. But this is another level as well. It probably doesn't need to be said, but the touchscreen and showing where the star is so useful. Because when you first play this level, there's a ton of different places to go, and then you just kind of have to jump on the carpet and ride along, and then if you fall off and die, you then have to kind of go back and try and do it again. So it's just really cool that they actually show you where the star is, so you can try and kind of get yourself to where you need to be. And it's also nice with this little house. I don't know what this house is all about. I think this house has got to be something to do with the whole... What? That is so confusing. I'm really confused right now. I don't know. There's something about Luigi's jump where it just doesn't... you can't control it as much as you would like to. Or it's not that, it's just sometimes it just goes in the complete wrong direction. You know, like in TikTok Clock, it just went in the complete wrong direction. I swear I was pushing it the right way, but it just happened again. But I think this house has got to be some sort of reference to Wizard of Oz, I want to say. with the whole rainbow and the whole hurricane and having this thing in the sky. I think it's got to have something to do with that, maybe. Or just the whole idea of a house being swept away by a tornado. I don't know why that's what I'm thinking of, when this is just a rainbow ride and it's just kind of all about, you know, it's all about riding on a rainbow. But that's why I think this house is here. Because it looks like a castle of some sort. But I think they actually do call it a house. Yeah, the big house in the sky, so... I don't know. It seems a bit odd that there is a big floating house in the sky, but then again, it does feel like a motif that makes sense in Rainbow Land. It's all very confusing. Alright, so the game doesn't show you where the star is, but that pink bob-omb is here because now we get to do the red coin one. Which I actually kind of like this red coin one. Although, you know, yet again, it's all the red coins are in one area, and you just have to go to that area and collect them all. And then it just kind of feels really... this one feels out of place. It doesn't have any kind of motif to the rest of the level. Which we'll, you know, we'll see it in a bit when I get to it. But yeah, the whole level is all about being in the sky and rainbows and all that kind of stuff. And it's a weird level. And then you jump over here where all the red coins are. Or you just fall and make an ass of yourself. And then, yeah, there's just this maze. And this is where all the red coins are, in this maze. So yeah, so rainbows, I guess. Yeah, this level also at the same time does feel like a bit of a mismatch, or a mishmash, or mash-up, or whatever. Because you just got, they must have had the idea, it was like, right, we'll have these like carpet rides, because Japan, and then we'll just, you know, we need to do other, you know, 4 other stars, so we'll have the big ship, because that's a cool idea, and it is cool. And then we'll just do the whole big house in the sky thing, because that kind of makes sense in a weird twisted way. And then, you know, we'll just make up some other stars by just having some weird platforming stuff. And that's kind of, well, that's how I see it anyway. I mean, it's not that crazy platforming stuff, but look at this. This could be in any level, really, this big maze thing. I mean, maybe it's also because it's the end of the game, but I don't think developers make games in order, so I don't want to say, oh, they just were at the end of the development cycle, so they just were like, ah, whatever. Because I don't want to say it's that. Yeah, when I was a kid, that was really hard, that maze. I don't know if they've made it easier for this version. I don't think they have. But I remember as a kid being completely, like, blown away by just trying to get the red coins. I found it really hard, alright? Just spent forever just trying to get there. Okay, so I think I have time for one more. Swinging in the Breeze. No idea what that one is. So let's not do it. Let's instead do something else. Because that sounds like a hassle. Because Rainbow Ride, I really haven't played this level in years. Like, just because of how long it took, even in my runs where I just play through and get the 70 stars, it's like I'm not doing Rainbow Ride. You know, I would give it one chance, and then if I die once, then that's it. I'm not going to play it again. It's quite dull, you know, doing this, sitting through this so many times. Like at the start of the level, you have to, you know, you have to stand on that carpet for no real reason. And it's just time wasting. Let's do the triangle one, or let's fall to our deaths. Either way, I say. I'm not happy, not happy. It'll be nice to be done with this Let's Play, just because so I don't have to deal with control issues anymore. Like, it's just really kind of frustrating, because I shouldn't have died there. Anyone could have just not died there, but of course I go flying off. And in case anyone's forgotten, I think I did mention it, part of the control issues is because I'm using a 360 controller, so really I only have 8 directions, which isn't what you want. I'm pretty much playing it on a SNES controller, only it's more comfortable because 360 controllers are awesome. So when I go off at a diagonal like that, that's because I don't have complete control. And that's why when I have to deal with the camera like this, it's really bad, and the fact that I don't have shadows in this ROM is also another reason why things can kind of go awry for old Honest on 23 here. Oh, no, not going to deal with you. Right, so I want to get to the triangles. There's actually a couple of things to do here, but I want to get up to where the triangles are. There's got to be a shortcut. I swear there's a shortcut. No, it doesn't look like there is. I guess I have to actually do this. That's kind of annoying. Well, yeah, I swear you can do this triangle one really quickly. That's why I'm doing it. I'd much rather not. Oh, come on, no. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? I can't bloody see, for one. And there's fire for no reason. Okay, it worked out. It's fine. Everything's fine. Life is grand. Okay, easy. See, the actual star I'm meant to be doing is also over here. But, you know, forget that. I'm not doing that stuff. Oh, well. Awesome. I'll see you then. See, I knew there was a shortcut. I'm not doing that legit. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Goomba. Not in the mood. Not in the mood. Yeah, I knew there was a way to do that quickly. Good old Luigi. Okay, so here we go. Oh. Oh, I don't know how I'm doing. Okay, let's jump back. Let's not fall off. Why did I go in that direction? Okay, so what you gotta do, you gotta jump in these triangles and then you gotta get to the top before, you know, the triangles go back. And there's a star at the top. There is like a strategy you're meant to do this, but I mean, I don't know what it is, obviously. Okay, so jump up there, and then... Oh! Ah! You know what? I shouldn't have been trying to do tricky triangles. Swinging in the breeze is 10 times easier. Because all I have to do is go over here and there's a star. And not just any star, it's the star. Okay, get burnt for a bit, that's fine. Get the star, there we go. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. That's not good. Well, you know what, I'm getting off the part because, I mean, that's just a good idea, really. Just recoup my losses and all that. So next time in Let's Play Super Mario 64 DS, I will see you there at Tricky Triangles. Well, hopefully I'm going to do it quite quickly. So I've been HonestTom23. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.